Hi, let's now talk about tailoring the project management approach. Now, what do I mean by that? When you pick up a project, you do a project for a particular reason, right? However, you need to make sure you do that project in a certain way. Sometimes you need to tailor make a changes on the project because it needs to satisfy the organization's strategic objectives. So there are multiple reasons why you do a particular project in a particular fashion. So this video, which is a small video, is all about that aspect. So let's see what we will be doing in this particular aspect. We'll talk about tailoring the project management approach. We'll also understand the concept of value, and then finally we'll talk about project as a vehicle for change. So we'll do this process step by step. Let's first understand what is tailoring. Tailoring is a deliberate adaptation of the project management approach, governance, and processes to make them more suitable for a given environment and the work at hand. So basically, what are the things which you need to make sure when you do a project tailoring? Like, first of all, what is a type of project? Is this project which you think should be managed using a predictive approach, or is it a project which you should manage based upon an agile approach? So the type of project is very important. If you see certain type of projects in certain industry, they always go for a predictive approach. Like, for example, if you are building a rocket, a spaceship, right? Now at that time you don't want to use an agile approach because it's too expensive to make any change in an agile project, and the requirements are not that dynamically changes. You need to go with certain calculations and things, right? So it depends upon the project type. Then the complexity of the project. Is it an easy project? It is a difficult project. So you make changes based on the complexity as well. Then you tailor a particular project based on the duration. Let's say if a project is of 2 years time frame, or as compared to a 2 months time frame, in 2 years there could be a lot of changes. There could be high inflation, there could be the cost of resources may increase, there could be some economic changes, government changes, right? There are just so much environmental factors which may impact your project. So you tailor a project based on the duration as well. And finally, we shouldn't forget about the organization where we are working, right? The organizational context is very important. Does your organization follows a predictive approach? Does your organization follows an agile approach? What is the context? What is the strategic value of the organization for which you are doing this project? So organization context also plays a very important role. So there are 4 steps in the tailoring. First step, select a development approach. What do I mean by that? Do you want to use a predictive approach? Do you want to use an iterative incremental approach? What approach are you planning to do? So based on the project type, complexity, duration, first step is to select a development approach for your project. Step number 2, tailor that project as per your organizational strategic policies. Let's say if I pick up a project which has nothing to do with my organizational vision, should I even do that project, right? I need to first take a decision that is it really worth it doing it, because is it meeting my company's, my organization's strategic objectives or not. So whenever you pick up a project, make sure you are adhering to your organizational policies. Then you need to tailor for the project in itself. Like, some projects are small, so some projects are big, some projects are complex, some projects are easy, right? So you do tailoring based upon multiple reasons. First, you do the tailoring by adapting to a particular development approach, then you tailor it for the organization, then you tailor it for the specific project, and finally you tailor it for the process improvement, for the ongoing continuous improvement, which is your step 4. So 4 steps over here. First, select a development approach. B, tailor it for the organization. C, tailor it for your project itself. And fourth, tailor it for the continuous process improvement, for the project improvement. Now, what is a value? What is a value for something? Something which is valuable for you may not be valuable for me. Something which is valuable to me may not be valuable to you. Like, I'll give you an example. You're doing this course. I have taught thousands of students, and when I say thousands of students, I'm not just making it up. it's in reality, it is thousands of students, right? For me, what is value? Is the value to me is that you should clear the PMP exam or CAPM exam? Is that how I define my value? No, maybe for you that is the most valuable thing for you. But for me, no, that is not the real value which I see myself. For me, the real value is that the concepts which I am explaining it to you, would that remain with you? Would you be able to use the same examples or come up with your own story to explain those examples to the outside world? If you are able to do that to the outside world, if you are able to crack those interviews with the knowledge which you have gained through this course, I will consider that to be a value. Maybe this is valuable to you as well, right? So different stakeholders perceive the definition of value as per their own knowledge, thought process, vision. And there is no right or wrong in this. Project as a vehicle for change. Now, what do I mean by that? So when you do a project, right, you have a vision. You have an organization vision, you have a project vision, right? Makes sense? You are doing the CAPM certification. You have a thought, you have a reason why you are doing, you have a vision behind it, correct? So what is this vision? Vision is where you are right now and where you want to become. Like, to be honest, I'm going to share you with my vision is I want Edu HubSpot to be the world, to have this world dominance. And I say this all the time to my team, which is that all over the world, if somebody wants to learn project management, they should look no other than Edu HubSpot. How would I make sure that this actually happens? When I'm delivering constant value to people, when the quality of the things which I'm giving, it's valuable to them, right? Correct. Second, I need to be in front of more and more people. If people don't even know about me, then I will not be able to fulfill my vision of world dominance, right? So you do a particular project as a vehicle for change. Why I'm doing a CAPM coursework? Because I not just wanted to make an impact on mid-level career size people who want to become project managers, who want to grow in their career. That I'm already achieving it. I really wanted to make an impact on the fresh graduates who are about to graduate from a university, from a school, and they want to go into the workforce. For them, they need some kind of direction, and I'm showing and giving them a direction that project management can be your direction. So we are doing this CAPM course as a vehicle for change for them. Okay, so this marks the completion. Let's quickly do some questions. Working together, these components comprise a system for delivering value that is aligned with the organization strategies except A, project, operations, life cycle, and product. Okay, so first of all, they are working together as part of one system, right? Except that's project, right? In project you work together, in operations you work together, you build products together, but it's not the life cycle. Life cycle is not individual items. Life cycle is in fact a complete journey end to end. So the correct answer for this is C, as in life cycle. And remember, the question was about accept. Question number 2. It is the deliberate adaptation of the project management approach, governance, and processes to make them more suitable for the given environment and the work at hand. What is this called? Simple. I think that's this entire topic was about the adaptation or the change we do for a project as per organization, as per some external factors. That's actually the definition of tailoring. So the correct answer should be B, as in tailoring. Question number 3. It is the state from where you are and what you intend to be. I think that's what vision is. If you remember, I just now, like just 2 minutes back, I explained you about what vision is, where you are right now and what you intend to be, like your Edu HubSpot vision of world dominance in the entire certification market. So the correct answer should be D. Perfect. Tailoring was a small topic. We discussed multiple things. We talked about the tailoring definition, the 4 steps involved in tailoring. We also talked about project as a vehicle of change, and we discussed about value creation and what is value. A value for you may not be value for me. A value for me may not be valued for you. So this marks the completion of your tailoring topic. Next topic would be about understanding the different project roles we have, and then we will also talk about the emotional intelligence. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.